Hello, Rajashree.
Hello.
Rajashree Urf Raju. You are famous as Raju more than Rajashree in Bollywood, right?
Yeah.
And before we start the conversation, I really would like to know what is this Rajashree Urf Raju?
So Rajashree is my name. I legally removed my surname when I was 18 because I did not want to be identified in terms of a caste base and patriarchal hierarchy. That's what I thought that at point of time. Because I was very full of Inqalabi Josh when I was 18. So I'm still full of some bit of Josh, not so much.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's how Rajashree Urf Raju.
And Urf Raju came up because a lot of people would know me as Rajashree and they'd know me as Raju. So I thought, how do I sort of get all these together? And Urf Raju seemed to be like a super cool kind of thing because I remember there's this film called Satya in which there's this guy called Kallu Mama. So I thought, his real name might be something like Sharad Deshpande, very boring or something, and Urf Kallu Mama. So I thought, okay, it's a gangster feel. So I thought, okay, let me name myself as Rajashree Urf Raju.
So is there some gangster hiding inside you?
Actually, something I would have loved to have committed some crimes, but the thing is, my life is very boring. That's why I keep on writing these thrillers, so that
So,
there's a second-hand pleasure in that. That's why I write thrillers, because I can't go and rob a bank and all that. So I think, let me do it in a book or in a film.
Alright, so somewhere you are satisfying your jumps ladder.
Yes.
Gangster.
Yes, gangsterness.
Alright, so now our audience and everyone knows that why Raju writes so many thrillers.
Yes.
The way you have just written one for Mr. Sudhir Mishra, right?
Yes.
So, would you like to talk about it a bit?
Actually, I'm bound by an NDA, so I can't talk about that. But it's a very cool thriller series which I've written for Sudhir Mishra.
Okay. And it's going to launch when? And it's going to come on which platform? Are you allowed to say anything?
No.
Then let's just come and focus about your best-selling novel. No?
Trust
Me.
Yes.
And it has been selected as a book to box office, right?
Yeah,
NFDC Film Bazaar.
It's
Wild.
Yeah, so it's officially been selected here at the Film Bazaar Books to Box Office, a program which is started for the very first time by the NFDC. So I'm very happy to be a part of that.
How is your experience here?
It's quite good because I've been doing a lot of meetings with people, with producers and with directors. So it's very nice.
Okay. And we would like to know more about this Trust Me and Wild.
So Wild I can't talk about too much because it's a work in progress novel.
Okay.
So I'm not supposed to talk too much about Wild, but I'd love to talk about Trust Me.
Sure.
So do you know what Trust Me means in Polish?
What is that?
It means F you.
Okay.
So that's a joke.
Okay.
So that's what the book is based on. So it's about this girl who has decided that, if any guy asks her to trust me, trust him, that's what it means, that he wants to get into her pants or whatever.
Okay.
So it's about this girl who's learned her lesson late in life, but she's learnt it well. She's decided all men are bastards. And she had this, she was very much in love with this guy called Karan, who was this hotshot cinematographer where she is working in an ad film production house. And she thought he's Mr. Right, and he turned out to be so wrong. And the fatherly Mr. Bose is the one shoulder that she can cry on. And he's the last person she expects a pass from. But she stands corrected. And she decides that all men really are bastards. She's got two friends, Saira and Kavita, who have been there, done that, chucked it. And she agrees with them, all men really are like that. And she goes and she joins the unit of Jambuwant, Call Me Jammu Sinha, who's making his latest Hindi feature film. And he's a very old-fashioned Bombay filmmaker. He believes in white shoes, black money and the casting couch.
Okay.
And Manoj, who's his chief AD there, he makes a pass at every girl he meets because he doesn't want anybody to feel unwanted. And Rahul, who's playing the second lead in the film, he claims to have fallen madly in love with her. But the thing is that she's older now and wiser, and she believes that love is just another 4-letter word. But then very inconveniently, she finds herself liking Rahul too much. So it's about her journey from bitterness to trust.
Wow. Even I would like to read this.
Please do.
So interesting. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes. So did you get some correct pitch and did you understand? Did anyone understand the concept and you find anyone in Film Bazaar who's ready to invest?
Yeah, because the thing is it's one of the biggest selling Indian chick lit novels. It's also been published in French and all that. I also have a literary agent in New York and London.
Oh, right. Wow.
Thanks.
All right. Okay.
So because of that, a lot of people are interested. Now let's see where it goes from there. Because Film Bazaar, you meet, you talk about like, okay, how you want to work together.
Right.
So it's like a foot in the door as such. So there are lots of meetings lined up in Bombay then after this.
Alright, so see personally, I just follow you on social media. I am your stalker kind of thing, you can say that. So I also came to know that you are also going to pick some feature films and all in Film Bazaar.
Feature films and also series.
Series, right?
I've independently developed some series and feature films. So I got this whole like suitcase full of stuff which I'm carrying around. Because if people ask me, are you leaving or something? So I said, no, I'm not leaving. Just my books and my files, because it's very heavy to carry around books and files. No?
Yes.
So I'm just getting them here to the Film Bazaar and I'm showing them to people.
Wow, Raju, when you started your career as you have worked as an AD, right?
Yeah.
As you mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
AD and then the costume designer and the writer and the author and I don't know what more. Please tell me about your journey. How everything happened since when you started?
So when I was in school, I used to run away from school to watch Govinda's films.
Wow.
My sister and I. So we used to run away like at around 2:30 or so. We'd say कि हमें पेट में दर्द है. So I don't know how they did find it suspicious that both me and my sister developed some problems at the same time because she was like 3 years senior to me in class. So I was in 9th, she was in 12th or whatever. And we used to run away from school and we'd go and watch these Govinda films. We'd have a blast, and then we started writing a script together. And then she went to FTI. Then after a while, I followed her.
Okay.
So and then I assisted Sanjay Leela Bansali, I assisted Mansoor Khan, I assisted Sudhir Mishra. So it's been a very nice coming back to me because I'm now writing for Sudhir Mishra, who's been one of my all-time favorite filmmakers.
Okay.
So in between, I was a producer on the show called Indian Idol and stuff like that. I did.
So are you planning to direct some films or project?
Yeah, I've directed a short film called Rebel, which won a national award.
Okay.
So I've also got Wild is something which I want to direct myself. There's some ideas which I'm happy to direct, to give to other directors or producers. But Wild is something which I want to keep to myself.
Alright. We'll get to see it in which mode exactly, web series or feature film, the Wild.
Wild is something which, somebody's considering making it into series, somebody else is considering producing it as a feature. I'm open to both. Let's see.
Okay, you're open to both.
Yeah, because it's a book. It's a book being written by me.
Yes.
So it's something which can be adapted into both.
Okay.
Because the thing is that I've got a part of it and I've sort of developed that into a feature film. And the span of the book is quite a bit, right? So it lends itself to a web series as well, because there is so much of material in it.
Okay.
Like
is
that.
it going to be multilingual or just in Hindi?
Hindi, bit of English.
Hindi, bit of English.
Yeah.
Alright, the way you feel comfortable and the way audience can get easily connected. English.
Actually, English is my mother tongue, ऐसे मेरे को लगता है, because I speak in Hindi come English.
अच्छा.
Yeah, because I can't speak in just Hindi, I can't speak in just English also.
Okay. So probably I think कि आपका जो brain है वो इंग्लिश में चलता है, लेकिन जो words आते हैं वो शायद हिंदी में आते होंगे, ऐसा कुछ.
नहीं.
That's what happened with me.
Okay, no. I sort of think in Hindi and English. I think in English actually.
Okay.
And Minglish as well, because Marathi plus.
Yes, of course. You are Maharashtrian, right?
I'm partly Punjabi, partly Marathi.
It's okay. I don't want to know because you already ditched your surname for
Yes.
So let's not talk about that.
Right.
Okay, I really want to know your experience in IFFI and Film Bazaar in this year, because this is a hybrid year. And is this your first year with Film Bazaar?
No, I've come to lots of film bazaars before, and this is, I think, the first time that I'm an official delegate, which means that my book has been selected. So I'm very happy about that. Last year I'd attended this online film bazaar, which was not very satisfying at all because
it was not.
Yeah. So this is so much better. You can meet people, you can look into people's eyes and talk and all that. So that's much nicer.
Right. Have you visited IFFI? Did you meet any new filmmakers? I
haven't actually met many people.
Hope you can meet them because they are really amazing.
Oh wow, that's great.
Okay, so would you like to keep coming here?
To the Film Bazaar, definitely, yes, absolutely.
Right. Alright, thank you so much, Raju, for your time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. and wish you all the best for your films and web series and whatever you do in future.
Thank you so much, and all the very best to the Communique.
Thank you, the Communique News, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, I need that.
It sounds like such a beautiful initiative, and I'm very happy that a woman is starting a new news organization, and I hope it's very successful someday.
It will be, with blessings like you people. When
Thank
I
you
have
so
good well-wishers like you, it will reach somewhere for sure.
Right.
Thanks, Raju.
Thank you.
So much, dear.
Thank you so much.